I'm Josh Toll.
And I'm Brett Roberts.
Welcome to Hapticast. What's going on, guys? Welcome again to the new Hapticast, episode 3. I'm Josh Toll, joined by Brett Roberts, as always.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
So, something off game topics, but I just want to reiterate to you, before we actually start, that I think you should watch, since I just watched them all, literally last night, you need to watch Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah. You need to watch all 3 of the good ones and not Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which is bad.
And why is that?
Because it's bad. And it has Shia LaBeouf in it, and he's bad. And Harrison Ford, why'd you do that movie? I don't know. But
when did that come out? I remember.
2008.
Okay, I remember the marketing.
Yeah. When, I'm pretty sure the last Indiana Jones came out. Well, Temple of Doom came out in 1988. So.
Okay. And that was the last one before that?
No, The Last Crusade was the last one, which probably came out, I don't know, probably early 90s.
Indiana Jones, very similar to Uncharted, which is a game series that we love here on Haptic Intel.
No.
I don't have any hatred towards it, but
I loathe it.
Yeah.
We made that clear again last week. Anyway, I just want to say, you should watch them. I think you'd enjoy them. They're fun movies. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're also weird, like darkly weird sometimes too.
Okay.
So, that's I don't know if you ever heard of Kali Ma.
Yeah.
Or Hum Num Shavai. That's from. Yeah.
Wow.
You learn something new every day.
Cool.
Also, I don't know if you know the line. We're not sinking. We're crashing.
No.
That's also from Indiana Jones. And Top Men is also from Indiana Jones. You know that line?
Nah, those last ones I've never heard.
You've never heard of Top Men?
No.
What kind of men? Top Men. I have Top Men.
I have not heard of that.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, let's start off, as we always do, by talking about the games that we're playing right now.
Let's do it.
And for those of you that don't know, we're Haptic Intel.
We are.
And this is our Hapticast. And we do it every week. It's up sometime during the week. And we talk about games.
A lot of games.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Anyway, so the games that we're playing, same thing again as last week for me, pretty much. Rocket League, Diablo, COD a little bit when we can fucking get in a game together.
Yeah, COD is such a big... Call of Duty is such a big issue for us. I don't understand why.
Like, our NAT types, like, just won't... If
you're out there and you're listening and you know what we can do to fix that, please comment.
It keeps saying lobby is not joinable when we try to join each other. And sometimes it works, like, right away. And other times it never works. Sometimes it takes, like, 14 hours for it to work.
It's very random.
We also have problems with voice chat on PSN, too.
Yeah, joining parties on PlayStation is a pretty big
Which
problem.
has seemed to be less of a problem lately.
Yeah.
And we can usually fix it just by leaving and coming back. But it's not just us. It's a big problem that I saw on forums and stuff on the internet. So we've tried things and none of it works.
Yeah.
But besides that, I beat Life is Strange. Ending was not satisfactory for me.
But the whole game up to that point was?
As a whole, I liked it. I don't know, I'd probably give it like a 7.5 or an 8.
Okay.
But the last chapter, I don't know. It's, I can see why I want a game for change, though.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It tackles some serious issues. I don't know, I've heard people like say that it's like cliche issues, which they kind of are, but there's still issues. It goes a lot into like bullying and like, I don't know, like finding yourself and all that mushy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's good. What struck me a lot, and it's not the voice actor's fault, is the script is not fantastic, but the voice actors did a really good job with what they had.
Okay.
There's only like one character actually in the game that I think had not a good voice actor. He was I don't know what his name is. I looked it up, but he plays the love interest, if you will, of the main character.
Well, that seems like a character that's important and needs a good voice actor.
Yeah, I mean he's not. He does become big, but like I don't know, just he was what stood out. But I haven't been playing anything else really. I watched a lot of movies this week.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
I think I've done the same as you. I don't think I've played many games this week that are out of the ordinary for us. I played Bloodborne a little bit again with our friend Sean. We beat the first 2 bosses and then we stopped playing. But besides that, there's really nothing new. Oh, Hardware Rivals. I don't know if we talked
Oh,
about that.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Grim Fandango. I played that too.
Okay.
I was surprised by Grim Fandango, actually. It's a Tim Schafer game. I was expecting to absolutely despise it, and I wasn't even going to play it, and I always like to try out, like, the Plus games that we get, at least for a little bit, just to see if it's anything I'd be interested in. And I started playing it, and I played it for about 3 or 4 hours, actually, and it was good. I was surprised. I did not expect to like it. It's different, and it's dated, but I'm surprised. And Hardware Rivals is fun. It's like, it's kind of like Rocket League-ish.
Yeah, it surprised me just how good it was. And it's so much like Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
So that was pretty sweet when I figured that out. We played a couple games, which had that game as well with the connection issues. Yeah. Holy fuck!
Yeah, if you try to play multiplayer by yourself, it's fine. You get in the match right away, no problems. With people, if you try to play with a friend, you get put into a match by yourself and nobody's there, and apparently you have to wait forever for people to come in.
Yeah, I mean they just put out a patch last week, or maybe even 2 days ago. By the time this goes up, maybe last week. But that might have fixed the issue. We haven't tried it since.
Oh, okay. Well, we should try that.
Mm-hmm. It's Trophy City. If you want trophies, play that game.
It is.
So far, it's pretty promising.
Yeah, Grim Fandango is not too bad either with trophies. It's you have to manually save. It doesn't save by itself. And there is basically the trophies come from like these. You have to go through dialogue choices with a bunch of people, and you have to get them to say certain things or do specific things, and then a trophy pops. That's what it seemed like to me.
Gotcha.
There's also a few other ones, including try to play the whole game with tank controls. I tried it for 5 minutes. I gave up on it, but it's not a hard platinum, and it has a platinum if you're looking for that. So.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't even start that game yet, so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I'm probably not gonna go back to it though. It was better than I expected, but it's not something I wanna.
I think I tried. Back in. What was it? Broken Age, Tim Schafer's other game, and I couldn't get into that myself. Personally, it was a point and click, not the same kind of game.
Yeah, I tried. I tried with that as well, but no.
I think I started off on the wrong side of it too, because there's like 2 parts, and one came out before the other, and I played you could play as a boy and you could play as a girl. Right. I think I played as the boy first when you're supposed to play as the girl first.
Oh, really? I played as the boy first, too, and I got through the girl, and I played with the girl for a little while. It's just, like, I don't know. It's not something I'm interested in.
I think I got to a point where they mentioned the girl in the boy's story, and I was like, fuck, am I missing something here? Like, is there something I'm missing? And then I just turned it off. That's when I stopped.
Yeah. It's, Tim Schafer is, I have to have a special taste to play his games, I think.
He's a great storyteller. I loved Psychonauts on the PlayStation 2. So, I mean, he can tell good stories. It's just sometimes they're not for me.
Yeah. But here's something that's been bothering me. I've seen it all over the fucking internet this week about people saying, and this is a weak month for PlayStation Plus. Mm-hmm. It is. It's a weaker month.
Yeah.
But saying, oh, PlayStation Plus is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. When are we going to get back to good games? All these games suck. Is PlayStation Plus even worth it anymore? I might just cancel my subscription. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Please.
No, this is a conversation we have like every... Yeah. For weeks we've been having this conversation. Even on the show we've said this several times.
The games that you're getting, number one, they come with PlayStation Plus. They appeal to a wide market, so you're not going to like every single game that you get. Yeah. Right? But you think about the value of, like, total value of games that you're getting. It's way more than the subscription fee alone. And then really, if you think about it, go back to freaking, like, Xbox Live on the 360 before they had games with gold. You're paying $60 a year just to play online. Like, number one, shut the fuck up. Okay? You're not going to like every game and get over it. And the fact that you're saying the value is going down, bullshit. It varies from month to month. Some months are weaker, some months are stronger. And... it's just...
Then you got to get to the actual games and the content of the games and the quality of the games.
Yeah.
That's another point to look at because the games aren't even that bad. You just don't try them because they don't appeal to you from their looks right away.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't even try them. Like, if you have PlayStation Plus or if you have games with gold, download the games, try it. If you don't like it, delete it. It's fine. You don't like it, whatever. Get over it.
I mean, granted, we haven't gotten a AAA on the PlayStation 4 for PS Plus in so long. However, what do you want? I mean, you want Knack? You're going to get Knack, and it's going to be free, and guess what? You're going to say Knack sucks.
I'll tell you what, you don't want Knack.
They're going to say Knack sucks. That's what it is.
And I think, whereas games with gold, I feel like they put out AAA titles more, but they also recycle games.
Yeah, like FIFA.
Like sometimes, so, I don't know.
Like, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'd love a AAA game for PlayStation Plus. we got so far. I think we got Infamous First Light, which was a pretty good game. Not as good as Infamous Second Son in my opinion, but it was still cool. Yeah. And we got DC. What was it? Injustice, the fighting game.
Yeah.
Injustice: Gods Among Us. So that was cool too.
Not to mention Rocket League a few months ago.
Well, yeah, Rocket League's not even a AAA game, and probably the most popular PlayStation Plus title out of all of them.
And aside from the free games, you get deals, new deals every week. So I don't see where people's gripe
good deals
is.
Too.
You know, and you're not gonna like the games every month. If you don't like them, delete them. Don't fucking go on there and go to like the fucking PlayStation blog and blow the shit up and fucking cry at Sony. No.
Well, now it's even getting to the point. I'll talk about this all day long, but it gets to the point now where you go to the YouTube channel of PlayStation and you just go to the comments and you look at the dislikes on any video.
It's cancer.
No, any video though. Like today, for example, PlayStation uploaded trailers for 2 new games. They're indies. They're coming out. They're not free with Plus or anything like that, but they're indie games that are coming out. And everyone always says, PS4 has no games. PS4 has no games. They're putting out games, and the dislikes, I think it had 60 likes and 30 dislikes. And it was only uploaded for like 15 minutes or something like that. And I was like, cancer.
You don't need AAA titles to have fun playing games.
Some people, that's how they think, I guess.
Some people just complain that there's only indie games. Well, guess what? Some of the best gaming experiences I've had, including the best gaming experiences, come from fucking indie games. Look at Rocket League. I have not had more fun with a game than Rocket League in like probably my entire fucking life.
Yeah, I mean, personally, Rocket League, Shovel Knight, Axiom Verge, some of my favorite games of this year, last year, the year before that. I mean, that's just how it is.
Look at how long we've been playing Rocket League for, too.
Yeah, it's a game that's stayed in our repertoire of games.
A ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree.
And it's like all over the PlayStation 4 subreddit and even like the Xbox One subreddit, people complain about the games with gold. I
don't know enough about the games with gold to comment, except I know you get to keep the games with gold no matter what, which is kind of interesting. But, well, that's a topic for another day.
Cry about it, people. Okay. Yeah, we were going to do an unpopular opinion for every week, but I don't actually have one this week.
Yeah, I really don't have one yet either. I guess our unpopular opinions are that we like the PlayStation Plus games and a lot of people don't.
That could be it. Yeah. Stop crying at Sony.
We'll try to have a better one
and
next
Microsoft.
Week.
Yeah. So we don't really have, I don't know. I can't pick out a main topic that we have. We have a couple of smaller topics.
Just put them out.
Yeah. So let's talk about CES just happened.
Yeah.
Oculus announced a price point of $600.
$600 USD.
Conversely, PSVR did not announce their price point. In fact, I don't even remember seeing it at CES.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, PSVR is PlayStation's attempt at a virtual reality console headset device, very similar to the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, so the Oculus was price pointed at $600. Now, let me tell you why this is bullshit. Number one, you need a high-end PC to run Oculus.
Yeah, this is everyone's complaint.
You need a high-end, means you need to shell out at least like over $1,000 for a PC, really, to have Oculus run really nicely. And then you need to shell out another $600, right, for the Oculus VR headset.
Yep. Then the games.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of games are coming with Oculus support, though, now on Steam.
Yeah, but I'm saying you still have to buy the games.
Oh, yeah. But I think $600 is hefty.
I think so, too.
And I think this is what is going to kill VR to the mass consumers is it's too expensive. Mm-hmm. It's... and I guess they priced it where they felt they needed to with how much money they put into it and how much it costs to develop them. But $600... I don't know.
Well, wasn't Oculus bought by Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to clarify that every time just to make sure. There's so many fucking headsets out there. So Oculus was bought by Facebook.
Yeah.
For a lot of money.
Yeah.
A
shit ton.
A lot of money. And I feel like that gamers aren't necessarily their only audience here. I think they're gonna open this up, and I think
Absolutely.
Facebook's gonna try to use this for social integration sometime soon with Facebook. So maybe this is the testing phase. Maybe right now it's just for gamers, but maybe eventually they're going to come out with something that makes it better for social experiences. I don't know, but for the gamer to play these games and to use the headset.
The average gamer that either can't afford or doesn't have a super high-end PC like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, my PC could not handle the Oculus at all. And my PC is...
It's a gaming PC.
Yeah, it was... I mean, it's a lower end. Not like it's the best thing, but it's just not... It's not going to be able to play the Oculus. And Oculus was something I was interested in getting to see if I could... You know what I mean? Like, but it's just not... It's not going to work.
Yeah.
It can't.
I mean, this might be the high-end gaming Oculus. Eventually, maybe we see a cheaper one. Who knows? But right now, I think it's ridiculous, and there's no need for it.
And this is where VR is going to live and die, is in the price point. I mean, look at the PSVR. If that thing is priced, number one, I don't think we're going to see it lower than $300.
No.
And if it's priced $400 or more, it's not going to sell as well as if it was a lower price point.
No.
Because the console itself is $350 right now. And if you price that higher than the console that you need to run it, and that's what I said last week, it worries me because these are experiences that I think everybody would enjoy to have, and like it appeals to a mass market of people.
Well, yeah.
I mean, even casual gamers, I think, too.
It's something everyone wants to kind of get their hands on, you know what I mean?
But if the price isn't right, then it's not going to sell, and I don't think VR is going to do well at launch anyway. No matter what platform you put it on, it's going to take time to build up, but if the price is not there, then...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wanted to pull up a comment from one of our previous videos. Atticus Wise, or Atticus Weeze, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's been supporting us for quite a while. And let's talk about PSVR real quick, because we still don't know anything about PSVR.
Right.
We don't know the price, we don't know the release date. He thinks that $299 is, you know, that's what he's hoping for. He'd probably pay as much as $350.
Right.
For standalone. And he said he already owns a camera and the Move controllers. So Josh, how much would you pay if it came with the camera and the Move controllers, PSVR?
No more than $450.
Okay. Now, there was something else we wanted to talk about. There was a Amazon leak.
Yeah. And this is just all speculation and rumor, but what was it? It was a few days ago, January 10th. So that was yesterday from recording this. Amazon mistakenly put up a list price for PSVR coming on at $800.
Which is insane.
Yeah. Now, people were thinking that this was Sony testing the waters or something, or Amazon just fucked up. But Sony came out and said that it was an error by Amazon that they haven't announced a price for the PSVR yet. Which they haven't, but I don't know. I'm confused as to why Amazon will put it up. Not that they haven't been wrong with forward listings, but...
I think it's potentially, it could be a bundle with the PlayStation 4 and the PSVR.
Yeah.
Besides that, I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why that would happen. Another thing that Atticus brought up is the Move controllers.
Yeah.
Potentially, I agree, we might see new Move controllers being introduced because this technology is new, this VR, and they might want new features that the Move controllers just don't support. Mm-hmm. So potentially we could see new PS Move controllers with, I compared it in the comment to Wii Motion Plus. If you remember the Wii motes, they came out with the new Wii motes that had Wii Motion Plus in them.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did, but they did something. And maybe PlayStation's going to do something like that.
Yeah. And didn't he say something, too, about having analog sticks on the Move controllers? Or does the Move already have analog sticks on them?
I think you mentioned the D-pad.
Oh, okay.
Something about a D-pad.
Yeah. Also, there's another VR headset in the mix as well, which is the HTC Vive, I think it's called.
Yes.
Which we're still waiting a price point for that, too. I don't know what that's going to work for. I guess with their mobile
smartphones.
thing. Yeah.
I would assume so.
Because they have that phone that, like, fucking dills out into a controller.
I saw the Gear headset, I think it is, Samsung's.
Yeah.
And they literally just took a phone.
Yeah, it's $100.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, they were watching porn on it, and I was like, wow, that's interesting.
God.
It was nice, dude. The guy watching it was like a dweeb. It was actually kind of entertaining, because he was just like, oh, her boobs are in my face, and he was like laughing about it. It was pretty funny to watch.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up. Okay. It was good. Good watch.
Yeah, but I think... I'm not going to say it until we fucking hear the price point for PSVR. It worries me that the price is going to be too much and that I'm not going to get it.
Yeah. I think that's everyone's concern because the price is... I mean, you're not going to buy it if the price isn't right.
And frankly, if it's really coming out in the first half of 2016...
And frankly...
Why have they not announced a price yet?
I don't know.
It seems like they're waiting too long.
Well, maybe they were waiting for Oculus, which happened.
Yeah, and now Oculus is getting shit on. So, there you go.
We have to wait and see.
I want to know, though. And their Sony stock price, because their investors know that they're putting a lot of fucking resources into the PSVR. A lot of Sony's success coming up is going to rely on PSVR. And what did the investors get at CES? Nothing about PSVR. And their stock price dropped because of it.
Well, that's what happens. Hopefully Sony knows what they're doing, and I've said this countless times. Hopefully they know what they're doing, and they're not wasting their time and resources and money and effort, because...
Well, they put a lot into it, so like I said last week, they're putting all their dills into a basket, and if they don't do it right, they're going to get sucked off. So, and in a bad way.
They're putting all their dills in the basket, and if they don't do it right, they're going to get sucked off. You heard it here first. Haptic Intel.
They are.
2016.
They are. So.
Alright.
Anyway. I want to move into the next topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's a game that I know we're both extremely excited about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
The hype is real, and it has been ever since we saw it. And we got to see that gameplay. 11 minutes of gameplay. Firewatch is coming to PS4 and PC this year. February 9th. Your birthday.
That's my birthday.
Yeah. So, the reason I bring it up is because there was recently an interview with the developers for Firewatch.
I did indeed read this.
And they said that that Firewatch will not have any post-launch DLC, and that it contains the entire story at release.
That's great.
Which is great. And that's something I would expect. I mean, I think this is going to be a very unique, niche story.
It's definitely
experience.
A story-driven game.
Yeah. So, I don't want to read the whole interview, but they say that Anderson, one of the Nels Anderson, he was a programmer, said that it doesn't really, quote, it doesn't really lend itself to an expansion of that sort, end quote. And he says that Firewatch's length is comparable to a, quote, trilogy of movies or a TV miniseries, end quote. He estimates that the game is to last somewhere around 5 to 6 hours on average, and, quote, it's pretty hard to say since there's actually quite a lot of off the beaten path areas in the game that players won't have to visit, end quote, he explained.
I think this is excellent. I think the no DLC thing is amazing. No expansion DLC in the term the way we're used to seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about the 5 to 6 hours. I'm not concerned that it's not going to be good because of that. I just wish it was longer.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what he's saying the main narrative is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you choose to explore, then I'm sure there's going to be like collectibles and everything like that. He also said that I don't know why this seems like a weird question to ask in the interview, but they asked if there's going to be like puzzle solving or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And he said, quote, rearrange scrambled letters to spell a word or match colored tiles or anything like that will not be in the game, end quote.
Well, I don't necessarily think those are bad things, but yeah. I mean, I guess it just means that it's a very straightforward narrative game.
And he said there also won't be like a good versus bad ending, and that it'll be more of a, quote, nuanced and organic experience, end quote.
Interesting. I also read that in that same interview, they aren't going to be putting in trophies for anything except completing the game.
So you can play it from start to finish and get all the trophies.
Precisely.
So there's not going to be platinum.
There might be. I mean, that's up to the developers.
Well, it could be like fucking The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones, where you play the game and get the platinum.
Soma is a game in which you just play through the game and you get the trophies.
Oh, and you get the platinum from beating it?
There is no platinum.
Oh.
So there's that.
Right. Well, that's pretty much the gist. That's
Firewatch?
Yeah, there's just from that interview, there's nothing else there.
Listen, I think Firewatch looks good.
I think it's going to be slick.
I do too.
And I think it's what we've seen. The art style is unique and it's nice and it's bright and it's vibrant, but there's hints of the story being like dark and fucked up and like
spooky,
fucking spoopy AF.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna be like freaking Jump Scare City the game, but I think it's gonna be more of a psychological like, oh my god, I'm alone. What the fuck's going on? Please, someone come lick my butthole.
Well, even certain scenes when you see a shadowy figure off in the distance, you're like, what the fuck is that guy? Who is he?
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm really like, I have not been more excited for a indie game in a long time. And I want this game in and around my mouth right now.
I'm excited for that. Firewatch. And I'm also excited for Death's Gambit. But there's not much known about this game.
What's Death's Gambit?
Death's Gambit is, for those that don't know, it's a game being made by Adult Swim Games.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And just recently, I think it was picked up by Adult Swim Games. And before this, it was just an indie game that I've seen. It's going to be on PlayStation. And it's pretty much Dark Souls and Castlevania all day long. So
we'll see.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, and I disagree because it doesn't fit my style.
Mm-hmm.
So
looks like a platformer, just really, really hard.
Yeah, but Firewatch is number 3 on my list of most excited games for this year. We got Persona 5, Quantum Break, and Firewatch. And Firewatch comes out soon, less than a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Dying Light's expansion, the following. I'm excited for Firewatch, Persona 5, and Horizon.
Oh yeah, Horizon. I probably put Horizon on number 4.
Yeah.
I think that game looks good. I think it's gonna be delayed. I don't think it's coming out this year though.
No, it's coming out this year.
I don't think so.
No, it is.
I disagree.
All right, well, I'm gonna be playing Horizon Zero Dawn tomorrow. You're not, so.
All right. Speaking of games release dates, Gears of War 4's release date has been moved up.
It's interesting.
It was slated for a winter or holiday 2016 release. It has now been moved up to fall of 2016, meaning that they are well on track to meet their deadline, and the game's probably done now and just going through final, QR.
Yeah.
QR?
We're
QA.
using QR codes now. Boys. I think this is great for fans of Gears of War, people with Xbones.
Yeah. Also, just to note, the Gears of War 4 beta starts this spring as well, in April, which is the month that Uncharted 4 has been delayed to. Uncharted 4 is coming out April 26th now instead of March.
This is old news, but we figured we would mention it.
But I want to bring it up because they're two big games for two big companies coming out in a big year, and Gears of War is different because you never see games moved up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you always see games getting pushed back. So.
Yeah. Which, again, there's not anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, it's nice to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And no one's talking about Gears.
Not at all.
No one's talking about that Gears moved up its release date. Whereas, the second a game fucking pushes back the release date, everyone fucking jumps down their throat of the developers. So,
oh, yeah. You're right.
Just want to say that. And Gears of War, I was looking at the list earlier today. Microsoft has a nice list of games coming up for 2016.
Really?
Yeah, a very nice list of games.
What, Scalebound on there?
No.
No?
Scalebound was delayed.
Oh, yeah. To when? That's what I'm saying, though. Is it 2016 still?
That's a good question. I don't actually remember. Because it did get delayed. I thought it was coming out this year, and then it got pushed back. Let me see.
What are the other games? Do you know? Cuphead?
Cuphead's one of them, which looks really...
Cuphead's one I'm interested in, honestly.
Yeah. What is that?
It's my Geiger counter.
It sounds like a fucking shill.
It's my Geiger counter. It's counting the...
No, it still says... Oh, currently scheduled for release in 2017. Scalebound is.
Damn. That's dumb. The graphics weren't even, like... The graphics were good looking, but, like... If it comes out then, it's going to be like, wow, this game has graphics, and they aren't what I thought.
Listen.
What are the games, Josh? Give me some more.
I'm trying to pull up the list.
Okay. I want to know what games are coming out for the Xbone this year. What about the game made by the Limbo guys?
Oh, Inside? That's also coming out this year.
You excited for that?
Extremely. Because Limbo is one of my favorite indie games of all time. Now I can't fucking find the article. I should have saved it.
It's fine. Just know that there are a lot of Xbox games coming out.
Yeah. I was just, we're more, and we don't hide it, we're more Sony guys. It was a really nice list, and I feel like Xbox is, every time I hear people talk about Xbox, it's just that, I can't find it. I don't know if
it's
it's
fine.
that they're behind Sony or that Sony's beating them or whatever. But, like, Xbox is doing fine. Microsoft is fine. The Xbox is outpacing Xbox One is outpacing Xbox 360. They have fantastic games. They have Tomb Raider, which was probably the most overlooked game of last year and was fucking shilled off because of their fucking agreement, which was fucking dumb. And Xbox is fine. They're fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Sounds familiar.
I said that a lot today, but no, seriously, I think Xbox is fine.
Okay.
They just, no, I was surprised at the list. It was a nice list. It was a good list of games. There was a lot of games, a lot of exclusive first-party games, too, which, PS4 has a few, but they're still, I feel like, slightly lacking in, and they're not showing it. Like at PSX, they didn't fucking show hardly any. And I think that's something where Sony's struggling. It's not killing them. I'm just saying it would be nice to see more first-party games from Sony.
Just know we have Hideo Kojima. That's all you need to know.
Oh, that's true. His game's not going to be announced this year.
No, his game's going to come out 2018, 2019.
Yeah, that game. That's PT, the game, by the way.
Oh, yeah. PT.
Oh, that's bad. Well,
the game title of PT?
Well, I don't know. It's going to be PT, though. It's going to be what PT was. And they're going to have Norman Reedus and fucking Guillermo del Toro is helping him write it.
And it's going to be called Quiet Mountains, right? Not Silent Hills. You get it? All right. What about Quiet Hills? Like Silent Hill? No.
No.
Let's move on.
But no, didn't Guillermo del Toro say that he was working with Kojima again, or he'd like to, or something like that?
He would like to.
Yeah.
And he also presented an award to Hideo Kojima at a some kind of video game award ceremony in Europe, I believe.
Ah.
Not a very big. At least to my knowledge, it wasn't very big. No one in America talked about it.
Well, at least Konami didn't fucking cuck him off from being there.
They can now, but
listen, fuck Konami. All right. Another topic that's old news, but something I've wanted to talk about for a while, and something that we actually haven't really talked about. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's episodic.
Well,
okay.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah. It's being released in segments.
Okay, you're right.
Because it's too big to fit on one disc, dude.
This is something I've heard about a lot over the last couple months. And you know what I have to think about? What I say about that and what I think about that? I think that's bull fucking shit. Alright? You alright? Everything's alright. It'll be alright. It's alright.
Final Fantasy VII is bigger than The Witcher 3, dude. That's what they're fucking saying right now. It's bigger than GTA 5. It's bigger than fucking Samuel L. Jackson's fucking dick in The Hateful Eight, dude. His big black dingus.
Alright, listen. I'm going to quote, well, not necessarily going to quote because I don't remember the exact words he used, but Colin Moriarty had a great point over at Kind of Funny Games. He brought up the fact that Final Fantasy 15, a game that's been in development for over 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Is going to fit on one disc.
Yeah, but apparently Final Fantasy VII Remake can't fit on one Blu-ray disc.
Final Fantasy VII, a game that's a remake of a game that came out in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are overhauling it, and apparently they're expanding the areas, and they're changing the battle system.
The game...
But that game, dude, Final Fantasy VII Remake is bigger than Final Fantasy 15 and The Witcher 3 combined.
Listen, Final Fantasy VII came out in the 90s.
It did.
They're remaking it.
They are.
How much shit are they putting in it, dude?
Well, obviously, it's a lot. Because it's so fucking big that they have to split it up and put it on multiple discs.
I don't agree. I don't believe it. It's to make money.
Besides that point, it is moot, I feel now. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want to play it.
Oh, yeah,
because Final Fantasy VII is an important game. I know this is different, and it's not the same battle system, and it's more of like Final Fantasy 15 and whatever. Suck my ass. I don't care. I want to play Final Fantasy VII. I don't want to play Final Fantasy VII from the 90s. I want to play the fucking remake of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, because it might have the active time battle or whatever it's called, where you're actually like fighting, kind of like Final Fantasy 15.
So
which is good.
Yeah, and that's what I want. Like I want to try it because it's an important game. I don't know the story, and I was never able to experience it. So I want to try it.
I'm in the same boat. I was gonna buy the the port on the PS4 of Final Fantasy VII, but I feel like you have to have been with it when it came out.
Yeah.
Like I respect it, no doubt. I respect Final Fantasy VII.
It's an important game.
Definitely.
Arguable. My God, I can't speak anymore.
Okay.
Arguably the most important game in gaming history.
It's gonna be alright.
So, whatever. But the game's either gonna be really, 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 really good, or really, 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 really bad.
That's true.
And I feel like breaking it up episodically is gonna fuck it. Because I don't want to go play for a game. They said to me like 10-hour portions. I don't want to go play a game for 10 hours. 10-hour portions. And then fucking come back like, I don't know, 2-3 months later?
Yeah.
And then play it. Why, dude?
Yeah, I agree with that. There's no reason for
The
that.
same thing goes for me with like the Telltale games. Like, I do not play them when they come out. I play them when they're all out.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to play it. I'm not going to go back because I don't care.
Wouldn't do that with Final Fantasy.
No.
Okay.
And here's the other thing, dude. What the fuck are you doing, Square Enix? What the fuck are you doing?
They're making Kingdom
You're
Hearts.
making Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts, and fucking Final Fantasy 7. Fucking pick a game and finish it.
I'm sure it's different divisions, to be fair, but
I don't give a shit.
I'm sure it is, though. You alright?
It's too big to fit on one. I remember reading that, dude, and like staring at a wall and just banging my head into it.
Well, there's even more news now. Josh, you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting?
The most important thing, and the newest bit of information, is that Final Fantasy VII Remake. Don't expect a release date in 2016.
Oh, shit, you're right. That's the whole reason we were going to fucking talk about this. It's not coming out in 2016.
Well, don't expect a release date, even, to be announced in 2016.
Yeah, let me, well, that's not that.
That's what I'm gathering from it anyway.
I think I fucking shilled the article. I don't know where it went.
That's fine. You literally have closed out every article we've needed so far, so it's okay.
Was it on Reddit?
It'll be alright.
I don't know.
It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
My phone died.
Wow. So we really just lost every single article and topic that we were gonna talk about.
This was one of the last ones, though.
Okay.
I think it was the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
But good one.
GG. But no, yeah. I fucking had the quote up. I don't remember
He said,
the guy's
don't
name.
expect a release date for Final Fantasy VII Remake in 2016.
Yeah. Ish. What he said. I feel like there was something else in there.
That was it.
Was that it?
Quote me.
And who's the guy's name? The developer?
I
forget his name.
want to say Hajime Tabata.
No, it's not Tabata. He's on 15.
Okay. I don't know his name. I'm ignorant. I'm sorry.
I forget his name. Important guy, but
We're ignorant to the fact that we don't know this man's name.
Yeah. I don't really care about it not coming out this year. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out this year.
Reportedly.
Hopefully it's coming out this year. Because that game doesn't come out this year. To stab somebody. Because I'm on the hype train for it.
You are?
I have boarded it. I want the game. It's good. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch Hapticast last week, we had gameplay from it from when we played it. And it's slick. Well, when we played this guy, I want it. And if I don't get it this year, GG no re, I'm not getting it at all.
You heard it here first. Shots fired.
Anyway, that's all I have, actually, for us. I don't know if you have anything.
Yeah, I got something. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. It's alright. That's it. I just want everyone to know that everything's okay. Josh Toll, 2016. That's it.
You don't have anything else?
No, it's okay.
That was Hapticast episode 3. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you share this with your friends if you like it. Have more people come out and hang with us. If you have any questions, you can send it to hapticintel@gmail.com. We'll bring on the show. Or if you comment on our videos, maybe we'll bring that up like we did this week. That was nice. I like that. Keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you. We have some more Let's Plays coming up. We're about to play Emily's Away. That's the name of it.
If it works out, hopefully everything goes good.
Yeah, that should come up. We have another Force Awakens coming out soon. It's going to be already out, actually, by the time of this.
Yeah.
So
Go check it out.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm Josh Toll.
I'm Brett Roberts.
That was Hapticast episode 3. We'll see you guys next time. like doing this. It's fun.
The way you say
We're filming this very late because we had a very difficult day of things not working and stores sticking dildos inside our bums. That's Brett Roberts. What?
What's my name?
Brett Roberts.
Okay.
Well, also, Let's Plays. We have no one coming out sometime after this.
I gotta go back. We gotta go back. That was so bad.
Alright. Also, you got them.
That was so out of order.
They're up on the channel. Watch them.
Send us